Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, people, what's going on? You are now listening to SpateRadio.com. Today is May 25th, and, we may have a couple of cool people calling in. I think we got High Def in the building. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Spate Radio listeners? It's High Def. What's going on, Antoine?
Nada. How's everything with you today?
Everything's good. How about yourself?
Oh, yeah? Everything is good, most definitely. Anything interesting in the news going on?
Yeah, I was checking out. I wanted to shop this dude that's right now. Like, we coming out with some Spate VIP cards. Like, what's that about? Somebody told me. That myself. I was like, damn.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Something new, man, that we actually recently started working on. We got 310. Well, we're gonna get into that. But I got a caller right now on the line. Hold on 1 second. 310, what's up? What's going on?
Yo, what's good? It's David Cash.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on with you?
How's everything going?
All right, everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Everything is moving, blessed.
That's what's up, man. So, for the people that may not be familiar with the David Cash movement, man, maybe you want to tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I'm out here in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Venice, California. I have my own record label. It's called New West World. We're independent. You know what I'm saying? Me and my business partner, Joe Sean Posey and Marshall Posey. And pretty much it's the type of music that I put out is what I classify as progressive hip hop. It's it's pretty much all different types of hip hop, every type of hip hop, from the most underground to the most pop type of hip hop, but done my way in a hybrid style of hip hop. But
okay.
That's pretty much what it is. You know what I'm saying? The new project we got out right now is called In Living Color. You know what I'm saying? And, it features a wide, array of different artists.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me introduce you to my co-host, High Def. She's on the line right now.
Hey, what up, David Cash?
Hey, what's going on with you?
Let's get in this interview. Name some of your musical influences. You do that for me?
I'm influenced by I'm influenced by a lot of different music, like, you know what I'm saying, like just a lot of different music. Like pretty much everything under the sun. I like to take time off and like study different artists, where I'll just download and search for artist music and just listen to just one artist, like on some cult following type, cult fan type. You know what I'm saying? I turn myself into a deranged fan. You know what I'm saying? Like with old artists and new artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just downloaded. I got this torrent, and I just downloaded like every Sade song, you know what I'm saying, she ever made, even like the club dance mixes and stuff. Like, it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, I'm a rap dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang influenced me, you know what I'm saying? Q, Nas, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of different dudes, Jay-Z, of course, you know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep, guys like that. But then, there's Brother Lynch too, you know what I'm saying, and X-Rated, and dudes like Tech Nine, a lot of different dudes, you know what I'm saying. I like a lot of new dudes coming out, you know what I'm saying. A lot of dudes who've been here and are just now getting big buzz. Dudes like Currency, you know what I'm saying. I like dudes like Nipsey Hussle and J. Cole, guys like that, you know what I'm saying. Odd Future.
All right.
I listen to a lot of different things,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you got the song with the homie, The Game, man. How did you connect with Game on City of Angels?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually met Game a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I met Game some years back. You know what I'm saying? When he was, you know, pushing the Dope Boy record with Travis Barker. And, you know, my boy, Nate brought me over to him, and I went up to his studio, and, you know, he heard me rap, thought I was dope. We made a couple of songs then. And then we reached out to him again once we consolidated the business and, you know, put things together and got ready to release. You know, the first person I thought of when I had my record, after recording the record, City of Angels, over at Babyface's studio, with actually a big pop producer. You know what I'm saying? After we made that record, then, you know, we reached out the Game, connected the dots, made it happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, gave him what he needed to you know, do what he needed to do, and that was it. You know, we made the record. We shot the video with Jordan Towers, and we just released the video on World Star 2 days ago.
Okay. Most definitely. It's definitely a hot track, and it's definitely a hot video, too, man. So definitely props for that.
Good looking.
So, what are some of the producers that, so you're working on you have the mixtape out, right? So, what are some of the producers that you work with on that?
There's a lot on In Living Color. There's a lot of different producers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got the producers, you know, that are with me. You know what I'm saying? Chris Air and this kid Jay Stacks, and then they produced about 4 or 5 different joints on there. The other producers, you know, I got a joint from the Roots band. I got a joint from Best Kept Secret. I got a joint. From a couple joints on there from Flying Lotus.
Okay.
It's J. Cole produced the joint that he's on. Pharrell produced the joint that he's on. And then it's just in house, you know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
My man Red Storm, he shot me a track from his producer out there in Chicago, his producer artist, you know what I'm saying, Ski. And then he actually produced the title track in Living Color. So you know, shout out to that shit.
So you have a lot of industry cats on this album, you know, for independent artists. That seems like you know, a lot of big names on there, man. So
there's a Game and Pharrell. Like, who else is on the track?
J. Cole, shout to Devin the Dude. Devin the Dude is on there. You know, Flying Lotus, you know what I'm saying? Like the thing about it is this, we're independent, you know what I'm saying? That we have a number of different businesses, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, I believe in you know, if you want the best quality music, you got to get the best artists, and these are artists that I think that are, you know, are great in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that I've just chose for this particular project. You know, so like in the very near future, you're gonna see other you know, artists that I've worked with, you know, come out the woodworks, you know, and you know, though we're independent, you know, we still you know, plan to penetrate the mainstream. So,
okay. All right, y'all still got that budget, even though y'all independent.
Yeah, I mean, right. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about New West, well, it's not about throwing money around and, you know what I'm saying, all of that. You know, shout out to all the dudes who do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You know, however, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But we believe in putting together music. We believe in, you know, if we're gonna spend some money, you know what I'm saying, instead of me going to the strip club and throwing, you know, was potentially an internet or promotion budget, you know, in the air, I'd rather, you know, put it to use. So.
Okay. All right. That makes sense, man. That totally makes sense. So I know you're in LA, right? And I know that Snoop Dogg has reached out to a lot of up and coming artists. So are you planning on working with Snoop at all?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I love Snoop. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I create records is slightly different from a lot of different people. Although some people may create records in similar fashion, but I would like to bring Snoop into my world. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like him to, you know what I'm saying? I like for him to allow me to produce it, produce him, because the way I work is, you know what I'm saying, it's very hands-on. Like, I imagine up these characters in these songs. Like, I imagined Game in this record. I have a record with Chrisette Michele that I had a dream, and I actually imagined her singing the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, you know, we reached out, you know, she loved the record. So it's very fine-tuned specifically for the artists that I actually work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that record, like you know, City of Angels, you know, I wanted people to hear Game the way I hear Game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so when we did the record, I want that beat to me is custom fit for Game. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily for me. You know what I'm saying? And the hook, the lyrics that I wrote for Asia to sing, you know what I'm saying, are, you know, how I hear her in her light as a vocalist, you know. So like in working with any artist, you know what I'm saying, from Snoop to, you know, I would like to work with Lloyd. Like, it's very specific voices, you know what I'm saying? Like that I think are really dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, that are unique to me. You know, like, you know, I would love to work with Adele. You know, you know, there's you know, a lot surprising. Like, a lot of people, you know, like, I would love to work with Waka Flocka. You know what I'm saying? I think that he has a very unique. I feel like he has a very unique pattern. And a very, like, he's a natural artist. He doesn't write anything. He freestyles everything. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
His work ethic is he just goes. He's just a burst of energy. You know what I'm saying? And everything in hip hop is valid. Everything in hip hop is dope if it's put in his light. If it's put in his light, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like, you know, Jay-Z and Kanye do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye on You Can't Tell Me Nothing, he just took a Jeezy ad lib. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jeezy is featured on the record but it's just his ad libs on the record. You know what I'm saying? He never even rapped on it. You know, so Jay-Z did it with Flavor Flav. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's, you know, like, you know, Biz Markie, like, he's done it with a number of different art. Like, you take like, their voice fits into the puzzle of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about with New West World. It's a kaleidoscope of different genres of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I studied all of them. So, you know.
Okay. So you producing, you play any instruments or anything like that, or you know, since you do production work?
No, I don't play any instruments. It's more so the way I work as a producer is, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll hear something. It could be a television show, a cartoon or something, like say you know, like Transformers, and I'll hear a sound in that, bring it to my producer, the person who makes the beats. He'll take a specific loop that I hear in it, you know what I'm saying, and we'll add other different loops and stuff like that, and other different sounds that, you know, that's how I produce. I also more so engineer, and I do, you know, I cut all my vocals, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I arrange the majority of the records, you know.
Okay.
It's more so from that standpoint.
Okay. All right, Def. You got any more questions before I ask everything?
Yes. So you do it all. So talk to me about the new project with yours. Like, what's going on? What's going on with the Data Cash?
Well, the new project, you know, as it says in living color, but the album that I'm about to release, you know what I'm saying? I'm trapped between two titles. So I'm not going to disclose the title of it, but it's already completed.
Okay.
And it's ready to go. The cover is completed too. I also do all of my album covers. Also, it's like, see, like it's just a piece of art. Like the way I look at creating albums is like it's just a piece of art. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it should reflect the artist in its entirety. You know. So
yeah,
like the album that I'm putting out, you know what I'm saying? It's really just me and a bunch of producers that I think are dope.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got the Needles is on there. You know, he's done a lot of joints. He did Young Buck's first single. He's done a lot of work with G Unit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a West Coast record. This the first independent album I'm gonna do off of New West World is a West Coast record. You know what I'm saying? I got about 7 lined up, but the first one is a West Coast record. Other than me, it's only Game is the only feature on it. City of Angels, that mix In Living Colors for the promotion of City of Angels, but City of Angels is one of the singles that's on the record. And then there's a number of other singles, and it's just to highlight the story of the West Coast, not necessarily from the music is West Coast, everything is West, but it's an actual story.
Okay. All right, we got a caller in, another 310. What's going on? Who's there?
Yo, what up? It's your girl T. I'm from Cali. I follow Cash a lot online, and what I want to know is, do you think it'll be possible, like maybe if you would do something with Kendrick Lamar? Because I think like you guys kind of have like the same vibe or something. Like when I think of West Coast music with you, it's like hard to put you in the West Coast category because you have so many different styles. You know what I mean? And when we talk about like West Coast music, it seems like it's boxed in. So do you think you would ever do something like with Kendrick Lamar or somebody like that?
You remember what I said? I turned myself into like this like deranged fan. Well, like I did that with Top Dog, the entire clique, like their entire camp, from, you know what I'm saying, from J Rock to Kendrick, Absol, Janae Koo, and you know, Schoolboy Q. Their music is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I think what they're doing is really dope. And you know, I would definitely do a record with him. You know, I think that you know, being that we both on our grind, I think, you know, I want to do it in the future. I want to do it in the future, you know, a little bit later. But I think, yeah.
Okay, and then
shout out to Tito.
And
What's
then
up, T?
two, my other question with your music, who would you like compare yourself to? Do you compare yourself to anyone? Is there anyone on the West Coast like that you listen to, where you could say this particular West Coast artist influenced you?
Nah, like there's a couple of characters in music that them as a person and them as a, like work ethic wise remind me of me, and they're actually outside of hip hop. But neither I don't really like to I don't really compare myself to artists. I admire certain artists, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I think I'm a fan of music, but you know, I accept any comparisons that people may give me, but you know, I don't necessarily think or see it like that.
Yeah, and that's what I like about you, because it's like with Nipsey, everybody compares him to Snoop Dogg. With Game, everybody they try to compare him with Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? But with you, it's like it's nobody to compare you with. So that's one thing I really like about it. And I guess that's all my questions. And my friend over here wants to know if you have a girlfriend.
That's funny. Yeah, I do. I'm taking them off the market.
All right. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Thanks for calling in, Mommy. What's your name again?
T.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Mommy.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was funny. So you have any interests outside of music?
Yeah, I like food. You know,
I mean like your mogul thing, like any clothing lines or anything like that, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but no, I'm serious. I have I'm actually working on a cooking show, but yeah. Yeah, I know. I sound like a little fat boy real quick. Like, yeah, I like food. You know what I'm saying? In and out.
I thought you were just joking. I thought you were just joking around.
Nah, but I shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm really interested in actually getting into the direction of film and a video. You know, I'm actually working on a short film. It's untitled right now. But it's a really eclectic piece of street work. You know what I'm saying? Like that I want to. It's a hood movie, but at the same time it's seen from a very artistic view. You know what I'm saying? So the way I want it to be shot like magically, like, but it's still some street, so it's still from the streets. But and then clothing. I'm into graphic design too. Like I say, I do covers and stuff, and I'm definitely interested in going into that direction. And I've also, designed a couple other accessories that I'm not going to even disclose right now. But yeah.
All right. You said that today. You said that once already. You can't give us any exclusives.
Oh yeah. I'm after the next album. You know what I'm saying. After I release this album, it's coming soon. I'm gonna immediately start pushing the next project, which is a mixtape called Diamonds and Pearls.
Okay.
Which will pretty much unravel, who it is that I am as an artist, and will really give, after we do the groundwork within Living Color and, drop the first independent record off the brand New West World, and then I want to show the story, because then I believe that I'll have the attention, because we're about to drop like 5 videos over the course of the next 3 months. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Off of In Living Color. So after City of Angels, Curse of the Gangsters is the next video coming out, and stay tuned for that. Okay.
So where can the fans find you as far as Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that?
Y'all can follow me. Y'all can follow me at I am David Cash on Twitter.
Okay.
On Facebook, same thing. I am David Cash. And
okay, cool.
Then my website is iamdavidcash.com, and you can get my mixtapes, old material, video footage. Every mixtape that I've been on in the past year has been like over 200.
Wow.
Yeah, like, so we moving. I'm definitely about to start, giving the world a lot more virals, and more sneak peeks on what it is that I do and who it is I am, and then yeah.
Okay. All right. So we definitely appreciate you coming on the show, man. You're welcome anytime. You know what I'm saying? You're dropping something, you're welcome to come on and give the people a holler.
Yes, sir.
I just want you to introduce the song City of Angels, and you know what I mean? And that be that.
Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? It's, David Cash, featuring The Game and Asia Epperson, City of Angels, you know what I'm saying? All the way from Cali, Venice, Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying? From me to you.
There's a war going on outside, I think it's Hollywood. We at Oakwood, still up to no good. Jump in your 6-2, shoot down the Crenshaw. Pray to God that you don't get banged on. There's all types of signs, not just W's. What up to Watts and Westside Pyro? This ain't you really get chopped and screwed. Ask your favorite rapper where you don't like to go to. Let on fire, weed smoke control you. It's all legal too, come get your medical. That's the fuel for this gangsters musical. It hits your heart like an old Negro spiritual. And Schwarzenegger so rule. So I go in like a young Ice Cube. Wild, Wild West, not Will or your boy Cool. Heaven so far away, but this is L.A. Body shots from block out of the Phantom drop. We bust that cop, stop for 2 gallons of that Ciroc. Shut down blocks, push rocks, king of the black top. Under pressure when fiends knock on the west, I'm the king. I triple beam to the pot, from Eminem to the dock. I rock like OZs, sipping on my OE. In the kitchen whipping while bottling up cold. Don't get zipped up, body in the plastic, transfer to the casket. Compliments of the bastard, young cashes. Whenever my goons get messed up, get your team up for pressing your dumb luck. Keep playing with the Baron, stand why guns playing. Fitted splitted by the owner of that black McLaren. Top of the food chain, game recognized game. Body gone, but my legend remains. It's a long way from heaven, in the city where the angels from. Long way from heaven, in the city where the angels from. Long way from heaven, in the city where the angels from. From the streets to Hollywood streets, in the city of LA, in the city of LA. Say a prayer, grab the burner, think about the coast to get your boy turned up. Put these niggas in the dirt like turn-ups. Hitting blocks, no telling where I turn up. Swerving down Sunset, looking at the sunset, blowing on kush smoke, thinking about the homie Deb. And little homies ain't had a nerve yet. Stripes now, you ain't gotta earn that. It's how you get your life to 25 flat. You locked the hell in the Jerry Heller contract. LA, the Dre track, phrase that. New for West Side, crazy cash. Chuck T's, white tees, sticky sport tees, like of course I see. All is heaven to me. If all I have is that rap and Venice Beach, that's all I need to live and die in LA.
In the city where the angels from. Yeah. That was David Cash, City of Angels, featuring The Game and Asia Epperson. Hot song right there, most definitely. And thanks for David for calling in. You definitely going to be hearing a lot about him in the future. Miss High Def, man, you got anything to say before we go?
Shout out to the Spate Radio listeners. Today was a good show. I like David Cash. I like his music.
Most definitely, man. We were supposed to have my boy YC in today. I don't know, but we try to get him in next week, man. Racks on Racks, man. Shout out to YC. Call me, man. What's going on, man? Keep listening to SpateRadio.com, man. We out of here. www.spateradio.com. We out. Peace.